Now to the loss of a brave Perth woman who fought a crippling disease. For more than a decade, Theda was bedridden with Lyme disease, an illness that health authorities still say does not exist here in Australia. Today, Theda's mother spoke exclusively to Mark Gibson.
The government and the medical profession killed my daughter, and they murdered her, literally.
Powerful words from a mother who's just lost her only daughter.
She had so many dreams. She used to say to me sometimes when I was cuddling her, "Mum, I never thought my life would end like this. I didn't think this was my life."
There's so much I want to be doing with my life.
Theda was sick for 14 years with an illness doctors told her doesn't exist.
Nobody would put on this degree of illness. It's just insane.
Theda had Lyme disease, the world's #1 tick-borne illness. Despite being convinced she contracted it near Perth, Australian health authorities still say ticks here don't carry the Lyme bacteria.
Theda would still be alive if she'd had the care that she should have had.
Hi, sweetheart. Here's your lunchtime mix.
Thanks, Mum.
Carol Adams was Theda's mum and best friend who nursed her daughter through years of pain.
Are you going to get better?
Absolutely. I'm determined to. Then I've got hope of having a life again.
On Wednesday night, Theda gave up her long fight and ended her life.
I won't call it a suicide. She euthanized herself because of the lack of medical treatment and because of the lack of care. This is where I found Theda. She was just laying up curled on her side, and she was cuddling her teddy bear really tight like that.
Her bedroom is adorned with memories of a promising life, degrees in arts, music and broadcasting.
Poodles are very intelligent and marvellous dogs.
A beautiful, intelligent young woman struck down with a deadly disease.
I think the government and health authorities are being willfully ignorant about this, and it is truly costing people their lives.
I rarely go out and talk about it without somebody will say, "Oh, I've got a cousin like that," or "I know somebody with that." It's so endemic in Australia, and they're all being treated like Theda.
We last saw Theda desperately ill in May when Perth Lyme patients came together begging for acknowledgement.
Having the support of everyone, knowing there are other people in my situation, I believe we're going to get there and we're going to achieve change too.
Today, many of those sufferers and supporters flooded Theda's Facebook page with tributes.
She wants to get the message out how serious this illness is and that hospitals and doctors have got to start taking notice.
Next week, an autopsy will be carried out. Carol hopes it provides some answers.
Theda always said she wanted to have the right kind of autopsy done that would prove there was Lyme. She wants all these tests done, and I've got to ring the coroner and talk to him.
And the grieving mum has an important health message for us all.
If you get a tick bite, you make sure that you get to a doctor and you get treatment, and if they won't treat you, threaten to sue them and take it further, because if a tick bite is treated straight away, you don't get sick.
Theda was just 37.
Even though I'm looking at years of treatment, there is real hope, and that just enabled me to keep going.
That's Theda's story, but it's also happening again and again all over Australia at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to do without her.
And Carol says Theda's ashes will be scattered at Cottesloe Beach, her favourite place.